We are live from the Las Vegas Open 2024. Can you believe it's 2024 already, ladies and gentlemen? It is going to be quite a year of Legions, starting us off with the largest Legion event in North America, which is going to be the largest Legion event in North America, is going to be this one. It's got about 163 players, I believe. It's a huge event for America. It would only be topped off by Worlds in March if we get the 256 they're proposing that they would like to get. But it is going to be an incredible event today. Welcome in everybody in the chat. I see a lot of familiar faces, some new faces as well. The list bot is ready to go. If you are interested in what the lists are going to be as we prepare to kick this game off, the first game of Swiss here at Las Vegas Open 2024. It is going to be a banger. We've got Michael Predes piloting the 501st Legion. And we've got JR Deeter, former LVO champion, won the 2022 Las Vegas Open with Mall Spiders. He is back with 14 activation Ewoks. I wish I had my Ewok horn with me. I have some sound effects that I have queued up, so we'll get to those later in the stream as we get the call to arms going with the Ewoks. As you can see on camera, we got the Pally on the left, JR Deeter on the right, Nima Ashji, our judge in the middle here, our stream judge. Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see you. So good to be back with Star Wars Legion streaming on this fine morning in Las Vegas, Nevada. Had Hash House a Go-Go for breakfast. That was an experience. Got to see the fried eggs Benedict. Patrick Noga says, thank you. It's happy to see you streaming Legion, hoping your family is well and life is treating you kindly. I agree. Thank you so much for those kind wishes and words. Yes, my family is very well. Life is treating me kindly. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to turn the player mics on. They're in the middle of turn 0, so we'd like to figure out what they're doing. So we're going to open the player mics and see what they're up to right now as we work out a few other technical things with the stream.
Because I cheated the area, so like if you're on the opposite end of it, I would say that you get cover
from shooting through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
14 act Ewoks versus a, I believe, 9 activation Rex. So a 5 activation difference.
All right. Yeah.
As you can see there, it is danger close, intercept transmissions, and hostile environment that the players have decided on. Let me go ahead and update that in our overlay here. Go ahead and get that ready for you.
All right. Here's your curves, buddy.
Thank you.
That's
Intercept very favorable for 14 activation Ewok.
It's kind of bittersweet because I'm playing on that side, you're playing on this side potentially.
a little bit.
Commenting there about danger close. Worth it also to note that Ewoks in the Battle Force do not remove suppression as normal, so hostile environment basically has no effect for the Ewoks. So JR getting some really good turn 0 going on with his battle deck.
Hope we don't break a leg.
Right? Well, if it's only one, I have a backup. All right. And then intercept.
Yeah, I got the markers over there.
I believe the ATRTs have laser cannons on them.
Your markers are.
There.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, right.
there. Yeah.
Give me, since you're over there,
Yep.
we can shift it around. Give me 3 from the edge. And then let me, actually, hold on. Would you hand me those real quick? I'm gonna go 6 from the side. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll let you eyeball that.
Okay.
Holding this.
Let's get you hooked up with a top-down view, ladies and gentlemen, as these players.
Let's do.
This is the tactical view of the stream.
The edges right.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of light cover on this board.
Give me 3.
Ewoks, though, benefiting from that low profile, gonna get plenty of cover against the clones.
Here.
Oh man, this is gonna be a fun one.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a good way to do this?
Shoot. Without moving the terrain? No. I don't know how you want to do it. Yeah.
It's 3 in, not 2 in.
It's 3 in?
3 in, yeah.
3 in?
Can we just not math?
Yeah.
Are numbers hard?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
are numbers hard? I'll let you go ahead and.
Yeah, looks about good.
Okay.
Wait, yeah. I guess the easiest way to see if it lines up with. Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, there's trees.
Oh, yeah.
It might be a little far over because the tree. Does the tree come out? No. So, would you rather err on the outside or the inside?
Go like this. If you...
Yes, maybe some stream nerves there.
Okay. Does that look better?
That'll work. Let me bring it a little closer to the ruler then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize. I can already tell one of my microphones is fading in and out, so I'm going to have to fix that. It's the B pack. I can already
All right,
tell.
good luck to you, sir.
Good luck to you as well. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna want those.
Thank you. I feel like we should reverse our armies.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
look, I run disarray in mine. All right. All
All right. Okay, so what am I gonna deploy first? Go that way. Okay.
Let me get you a shot of this middle interception point. Hey there, Alan Beard. Thank you for waving hello. And this is turn 0. They're still setting up, getting ready to deploy. This is the central intercept point. Pretty favored for, I think, JR here. He's got a very nice setup of heavy cover buildings potentially that he is able to hide his Ewoks in and just go for that center point and score all 3 rounds. It's going to be up to Pally, Michael Predes, to stop JR's Ewoks from just overwhelming any objective they want, because there's just so many Ewok activations. That's really kind of how this this activation works.
On that side.
Yeah, some of you might be asking why why I moved to YouTube. It's basically because YouTube is more discoverable and Twitch takes 50% of your membership money. So I just decided to get rid of that. And by the way, if you do want to support the stream, if you like what you're watching and you want to support the stream, visit me on Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/YavinBase. And you can become a follower, a member. You can also make a one-shot donation if you don't want to get locked into a long-term membership of any type. But that helps support me tremendously. It helps me even more than Patreon. Patreon takes about 8% of the streaming dollar, and coffee is just a flat $5 fee. So it's really easy to just make sure that more stream dollars go into the stream than into any of these third parties. But just by donating through Ko-Fi or Coffee, I still don't know how to pronounce it. It's so difficult for me this morning. But anyhow, that's the way to support the stream. Let's take you back to the tactical view now as the players get ready to deploy. It is danger close. It is not advanced positions. In fact, let me go ahead and fix that.
Strike team?
Yes, sir.
It is danger close. It is not advanced positions. Just notice that small error there. Danger close. Doing some live edits to the overlay here.
Are you okay with my Ewoks being like this?
That'll be fine.
Okay.
They don't have unhindered naturally, right?
They do.
They do have unhindered.
They do have.
Ewoks.
Yeah, they got low profile and unhindered.
That is
So JR's first Ewok deployment here on screen. It is going to be.
Commander.
It is on Michael's side of the board, considering that we're danger close right now. Thank you, Sevi Boy, for calling that out, that it was displaying turn 5. It's now fixed. I have some exciting news, a little sad news. So the dice box that you know and love, the green screen dice tray that we use on the stream, is going away. This is the last tournament it will be used in, as far as I'm aware. But the good news is Alejandro from Argentina is coming through for me with a brand new dice tray for the World Championships.
2 of them have call to arms and the axe.
Okay.
And then one slinger has a trapper.
Not saying you have it, but the command card is 4 dice or 5 dice?
I think it's 5. 5.
Impact
4, I think.
Impact 5 dice, impact 4. Okay.
So this brand new dice tray that we're getting for the World Championships is going to be.
It's going to be a little confusing.
It's going to be really, really good because it's going to have green screen sides, and it's going to be more like a pan shape. So there'll be no shadows at all. It'll just be full green screen material. So you won't have any shadows anymore. It'll still be overlaid, but you'll be very complete. It'll be much more complete than normal.
Did we determine if this thing was difficult for vehicles?
We didn't. But I mean, it's going to be hard. You talk about this?
Yeah, so probably the trees would be.
Yeah, I would say that, but I would say the rest, no.
So the trees would be, and then the rest probably not.
Yeah.
The swamp.
Yeah.
Probably not?
Yeah, swamp probably not.
Okay, so just the trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. I just feel like it's going to be hard for you to, like, you know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
That makes sense. And the trap card's what, infinite range?
1 to 4.
1 to 4?
1 to 4.
Oh. So it's not a proper bombard, but it might as well be. in that case.
Scoping out some of Michael's deployments so I can show them to you. Michael with a really lovely sort of jungle camo scheme on his miniatures.
Just to make sure it's in. All right, buddy.
Okay.
At first blush, this board may be a little bit scary if I'm the Ewok player, but I don't think it's too bad.
Low gray?
Low gray, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Wicked's got it's on a tree branch.
Wicked's on a tree branch.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So Michael deciding where to put his ATRTs now.
Okay.
To be just kind of behind him a little bit. Like that.
Okay.
There's a closer shot of the ATRT. Alexander Anglin asks, what is your favorite board you've seen so far at LVO? That is a tough one always because the boards are so good here. Man, I really like the Naboo boards. Like any of the Theed Palace or any of the sort of like downtown kind of Naboo sort of things. I really like those boards. There's also, I believe, a Endor bunker board that actually looks really convincing to me. There's also a really cool board that I've seen from it's brought in by a firefighter charity. I'm gonna have more details on it in the second game, but it's an Edu board. So if you remember Edu from Rogue One, the scene where Cassian is trying to snipe Galen Erso, they emulated the Edu laboratory with this board, and it's really quite amazing what they've done. And oh my goodness, Tim Mateo with $100 super chat. Thank you so much, man, for $100. That's so awesome of you. He says, thank you so much for streaming this. Huge win for those of us unable to travel or attend. Keep up the great work. I massively appreciate you, Tim Mateo, dropping me the dropping me that $100 super. Oh, that was you. Okay, so Alexander's saying that he that's his gaming group here in Canada that donated that board. It looks really fun. I'm super excited to see it played. It got a little bit banged up in transit, but we're going to fix it. We got plenty of supplies to fix it. It is LVO after all. So there's plenty of super glue and things to fix the foam. But it looks really good. It's got LEDs embedded in it. It's got all kinds of fancy stuff. And so I'm hoping to put that on stream tomorrow. Some more clones being deployed for JR. Or sorry, for Pally, excuse me. Pally is the clone player. JR is the Ewok player.
Oh shit, sorry.
No, you're good. That setup, you know.
Setup's always the longest, yeah. Sorry.
So here is the Ewok blob so far. The players are definitely taking their time with their deployments, and they need to, because they're going to be That deployment is so essential for Ewoks, especially to get right, because they're such a short-range army. They have no range weaponry, basically. Their only ranged weapons are like Han and Chewie and maybe like the slingers, and that's it. They do have Wicket also, but it's not a shooting army. It's really an overwhelm with bodies kind of army. So this year we are up on the stage in the Brasilia Ballroom.
Thank you.
And since we're on stage, we have a little setup of our own. You know, we got our truss rolling here. I wish I could show you pictures of it. I posted a picture on the Yavin Base Facebook yesterday.
Another mortar.
What do I want to do? This is a good question. Fire support's nasty. Oh, that's nasty.
That is a really cool idea, Daniel Thompson. I'll have to think about how to implement that. I'm going to need to start bringing a crew of people with me because this is growing beyond. This production is growing beyond what one person can accomplish. It's already like, so I already had to have like 5 volunteers earlier. Just help me set it all up. I'm so lucky to have people that they'll just come help. We are deep in turn 0. We're gonna be in turn 1 very soon. Intercept the transmissions, danger close, hostile environment. We are in turn 0. I also have some pretty exciting giveaway announcements. So we have lots of, as usual, we have lots of giveaways on LVO streams. We've been able to acquire a few expansion packs. So I have a Din Djarin and a limited edition Grogu that I'm going to give away. More details on that later. I also have I have some other really exciting things. I have a Strike Me Down pack from the Star Wars Celebration and Gen Con that I would like to give away on stream during this LVO. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to give it away because I cannot take it home. It is too big for my suitcase.
This is the one you said with the trapper, right?
Right.
But there's lots of giveaways. We got Din Djarin and Grogu. We got Strike Me Down. We got, I believe there's another giveaway from Crafty Terrain. They're going to give away an operative or commander expansion of your choice. And they will email it. They'll buy it for you from your local LGS, and they'll ship it to you. That's Crafty Terrain.
The trapper's not the leader, right?
Correct.
I want to be it.
So we'll have more details as we go through the day. I'm going to decide how I want to do these giveaways, but I don't think we're going to do anything right this second because I want to save that Strike Me Down for the final day, I think. So I'm probably going to give away the Strike Me Down on Sunday, which will be the top 8. We'll probably take entries over the course of the entire day and give it away at the end of the finals, just to keep people on the hook. you know how we know what we have to do. Let's get some camera work on the clone army here.
All right, they're just gonna move up like this on the track.
Please forgive the hard shadows. We are on stage. We have floodlights present. Good morning, Alejandro. Good to see you. We were just talking about the new dice tray that's going to be present for Worlds. Many thanks to your prop master for that, and to you, of course. I'm also just really happy. Speaking of shadows, I'm really happy to be in a place in the Rio that doesn't have bad overhead shadow. Because when we were in the ballroom floor, the light we're all top down lit, so everything shadows. Everything shadows on the board. So now that we're on the stage, when we don't have to worry about it, we have the table lights and we have floodlights coming in from off stage. So we're looking pretty snazzy now with our lighting situation this morning.
Okay.
Which one is that? That's
C3PO.
3PO.
Yeah.
Hello to you too, Alex from the Netherlands.
You guys are in one, right?
Correct.
You're very welcome, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, it is a 14 activation Ewoks piloted by GAR Deeter versus 9 activation Rex clones piloted by Michael Pally Predes coming to us from Canada. GAR Deeter, the former LVO champion, he won LVO in 2022 with, I believe, Maul and Dwarf Spider droids, back when that was a list. Still kind of is a list. Doesn't
It's 5s.
doesn't have the punch that it used to. Door Spiders did take a nerf, I believe, between then and now. They went up to 83 points, I believe, and that kind of made them a little bit less less interesting to competitive players.
Ooh, this guy to get placed. There we go. Are you okay with that? Yep. Cool. Okay.
All right. After this, it's you from here on out.
Okay.
And Pally's saying after this, it's you from here on out. So we're going to have, I believe this is deployment number 9. So I think the 14 activation Ewok list is the best Ewok list you can run right now. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. We had a little bit of a stream drop. We should be back. If you can hear the sound of my voice, just type 1 in chat, just so that I know. Oh, Pally's from Iowa. I thought he was Canadian. I don't know why. Yeah, so I touched the internet cord and it like went offline for like a split second. Okay, thank you everybody. That's so super helpful.
What is my do I have?
Here's a view of the clone army. So you got 2 ATRTs, some phase 2s, Captain Rex as well in the middle there. Oh man, we've got some danger close action right here. We got Arcs and Ewoks scouting towards each other. This is the definition of danger close right here. It looks like Chewbacca and Han Solo chilling there with those ARC troopers.
All right.
Okay.
Luck.
Players handshake and get ready to start turn 1 of this first match of the Swiss rounds
Yeah.
at LVO 2024.
I just got to remember a bunch of triggers all the time.
Hans, how much health?
6.
All right, Chewie's 9.
Correct.
Looks like a sorry about the mess to lead off turn 1. So Han just going for it here.
I'm gonna dodge. It gets a dodge. And
JR giving us something to watch here.
these boys dodge from Lugray. And then we'll put secret ingredients on.
Yeah, look at how close these Ewoks and Han are to these ARC troopers. Holy moly.
Say again?
An RT, a mortar, Echo, and 5s.
Going 5s. How do you get it ordered to over there?
5s has long range comlink on him.
Oh, okay, cool. Makes sense.
I think Pally played, did he play lead from the, no, he played leaders of the 501st, I believe.
All right. So then they get that, and then this one is the one.
Give me
that
1
issues-
second, I'll find out.
He directs over to.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Red. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna have to go with my boy Han.
Yep.
What are these guys rolling melee?
Melee, black, white.
Black, white. Black, white. Okay.
Okay, so it looks like he played synchronized offensive.
Do you want command cards in the box or on the table?
If you want to put him in the box facing this way, like facing me, yeah, so like if I'm reading them.
Got it.
But then take them out after a little bit, because
Yeah.
they come over the entire screen. Yeah. Okay, just give me some directions to the streamers. So it is Sorry About the Mess versus Synchronized Offensive for
So we'll move.
Michael Predes here. Han going for it, just moving straight in.
And then shoot at both those boys.
Okay.
Yep, move, shoot in. It's
So
going to be
I believe
open
it's
shots.
2 red.
Which one first?
We'll do the arcs.
The arcs first?
Yeah.
All right. 2 Pierce 2 maybe? Yep. Oh, and only 1 Pierce 2. I would re-roll that red.
Do I spin the aim? Do I not spin the aim? Nah, we won't spin the aim. So
Not spin the aim.
yeah, so rolling 2.
Uh,
I'm sorry, rolling 3.
because it's still Pierce 2, right?
Yeah, so you're rolling 3. Yeah.
Let's see this go.
So 1 dead.
One.
Okay.
All right, kills the 1 that he's entitled to. 1 arc off the board so far, and Han going to take that gunslinger shot into
And the other guys,
other side here.
I should have spent the aim. So 2 Pierce 2.
All right.
2 Pierce 2 for the phase 2s, I believe. Yeah, I'm good.
And then he'll get 2 dodges for that.
X-Wing's having issues.
And then a second action was to base this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So going on.
got 3 dodges?
This guy or that guy?
Yeah. He's one of them.
Yes, he got 3 dodges.
So Matthew, you still roll 3 dice when you block with impervious because it's pierce 2. It's 1 damage, but it's pierce 2. I will unfortunately not be streaming in Spain. I determined it to be too costly to get over there and stream. Yeah, so I just want to apologize in advance that this issue won't be present with future streams. Just that the dice are going to get a little bit cut off when they roll on the edges because there's a shadow on the edge of the dice box that I've tried to crop.
Step over. I think we just aim punch.
Okay.
So the arcs are going to go into melee with Han here and just do some aim punching. Yeah, Sarvac, I am streaming Worlds.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Okay. Sorry, Endless.
There is a clear dice.
The clear ones.
Oh, I'm sorry, Endless. I have nothing but clear white dice and red.
Spend the aim.
Okay.
Yeah, the clear reds aren't an issue. Oh my goodness, what a conversion.
Okay.
So it'll be math 5.
Yeah, so I'll dodge 3
Okay.
and then roll for 2.
Han dodging 3, gonna roll 2 white saves, and he has uncanny luck to back this up as well.
Uncanny luck. I can't spin that 2 more times, right?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. So save 1, take 1.
Okay, so his white defense rolls are going to be a little bit difficult to see, but you know, that's okay. Most of the list only saves on a 6 anyway, so.
See what I get.
JR is saying he has nothing but clear dice, so my apologies, stream. That's just what we're going to have to roll with.
Thank you. And aim.
Yeah, this is all where all the action is so far. Is this
I've only
Han?
played this list twice, so
Han Shui.
used to it all.
This Han Shui business here.
Axe guy. They're going to. Where's my speed 2? I just had it. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, we're gonna need some. We're gonna need to invest in some stream dice, folks.
We're gonna
this is
tap
this is
called
too
arms.
much, I think. All right, here come the Ewoks charging in. So they tapping that call to arms. Gonna roll in there.
I'm gonna stop just shy here, and then put in these guys.
Yeah, I agree. The clones are going to be in trouble in a minute here. I think it depends on how strong this axe hits.
And they'll attack. So 6 blacks and 1, 4, 5, 6. 1 red.
Oh yeah.
No aim. All right, so you're looking at 5.
5?
Pierce 1.
That's a really good Ewok charge.
You have the axe guy?
Yeah. These guys have the axe guy. Cold arms. The axe?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the axe guy. Okay.
Yeah, I have 2.
5 pierce 1?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I didn't see him on here.
Here, I got the list.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just making sure I'm not blind.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, this is a full Bright Tree list, and man, that is a rough roll for those clones.
I looked at it and I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely going to burn 3 surges here and take 2.
Do you have 3 surges?
5 says.
Oh, yeah. You want to use that? Yep.
So uses up some surges. Takes 2 out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 5s.
Okay.
And we're just gonna withdraw.
Okay.
All right, so withdraw from the clones here from 5s phase 2. That was really devastating. Ewok charge there, 5 into them, losing 2. Down to just 5s and 1 clone right off the bat.
Axe GAR slingers. Can I borrow your one? Thank you. Okay. We'll double move.
Go with this unit back here.
Okay.
We're just going to aim and mortar into these guys right here.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Spend the aim, spend the aim, spend the aim. 2 crits.
Ooh, solid. Do nothing. I don't believe they surge. They do not, so 2 dead.
And then 2 suppression.
Yep.
You know, I had the same wonder
Oh,
when I
I'll
play
finish
when I play 14 Act Ewok,
Make it
or
a
if I
surge.
play.
Yeah, for independent surge.
Okay.
So
Let me
lose 1.
be clear. I don't
Yeah, the slingers do.
play 14 Act Ewok that often, but when I do, I usually don't be that aggressive with Han. I play a lot more conservatively. I like to keep Han out of melee as much as possible, just because that gun
improvised
is
order?
so strong.
Or
But in my opinion, I think the Ewoks are just going to blob in the middle, and it's not going to be
we'll go with
a good time for those clones, especially basically losing a unit here to the Ewok charge.
so we'll go with Lugray.
Okay.
Lugray will put another aim on here. He'll dodge to put on the guys he's been shooting at,
Okay.
and then he will recover.
Okay.
Logray handing out those aim tokens,
I will inspire 2.
as you are wont to do. Yeah, I gotta say, I think the deployment options were extremely good for Ewoks. And I mean, this is kind of what Ewoks do, is an objective skew.
We're going to cut around this terrain.
Here on camera is the rest of the clone army. It's got some ATRTs moving in and shooting those Ewoks in cover.
believe I can see over the top of it.
Yeah, I think you can see on top too.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine. We're just going to take a casual shot into it.
Okay.
There's a
Nice.
crit.
So, 1.
Yep.
I'm not actually there.
Okay, take a 1. And then a suppression.
Sir.
Okay. Core.
Sorry, I was off mic there for just a second. Some of the X-Wing streamers are not getting internet, so we're trying to figure out the root cause of that issue to make sure their stream can go on.
You just have one mortar squad and those guys go. So go over here.
Yeah, for 14-act Ewoks, you do need 9 boxes. It's kind of insane. I own, I believe, 7, maybe. No, I think I only own 5, so I haven't gone the full hog.
All right. Double.
Commander, this guy is going to bolster himself in the strike team and then aim.
Okay.
.515th, I do think that JR is using translucent dice, and that's just part of the lighting problem. Is that we have a green screen. They are custom dice. They're not rolling any crazier than, or any like, you know, weirder. They're not rolling weird. They're just hard to see. That's the only issue. This matchup's super tough for the clones, honestly, because of the huge activation disparity, the propensity of melee. The ATRT's lasers are not going to penetrate cover very well. No armor on the Ewok side to use the lasers against, so it's really it's kind of a list mismatch in that sense for the clone player. A lot of ground to make up, unfortunately.
Jetpack forward.
Okay.
Yes, Alex, we may have to implement that in the future.
1.
I mean, I own plenty of dice, so I can bring stream dice.
That'll be a hair shot at that. So I'll just there you go. 2 aims off of that. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll go C3PO.
Game kind of in a little bit of a lull compared to the action that we saw earlier, just because there's a lot more moving going on. The Ewoks are centering up on the board and trying to mob that middle point to make sure the clones will never score it. It's going to be really tough.
Well, he is, but
for the clones.
He does not have unhindered. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, you're good. I'm just like, my brain was like, oh wow.
No, you're.
He's speed too?
He is speed too. I believe he is.
He is. Okay.
Yeah, C3PO and Bright Tree is speed 2.
Most of the army has unhindered, so I'm just like, yeah, he's got unhindered, right?
3PO fast. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Sevy Boy, that might be entirely possible that he has to shoot the rocket off the ATRT as opposed to the laser.
Cool. These guys. I doubt you left me anything to play with. You did not leave me anything to play with. Perfectly acceptable.
Hey there, Shadow Scout. Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, shoot over there. So you're
Want to give a thank you to our sponsors, Malibor Paints. You can check out Malibor Paints on Instagram. They're looking for commission. They have commission slots open, so if you want to get your stuff painted there, you can check them out on Instagram, see if you like what they've got to offer. Also want to say thank you to Crafty Terrain as well. Crafty Terrain is sponsoring a giveaway on stream today. You can check them out at Crafty Terrain on Facebook and on YouTube. They're one of the UK's premier Legion folks.
I want to bring them forward out of this. Fine. All right. They're going to move forward and stand by.
Okay. Do they have Sentinel?
No.
Okay.
But your range 3 guns are basically Chewie and Wicket. Or Wicket's range 2.
2. So Chewie is range 3.
He's your only range 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the... There he is. Yeah, I'm going to move forward and stand by.
Okay.
You know what? I can push this guy a little bit just to be sure. Okay. There you go.
Good chunk of the clone army moving up, taking a standby.
Can we go back to standby sharing days, please?
Right. It was a nightmare, my man.
I remember, and I remember trying very hard to not play that list.
Mm-hmm.
I emphasize the word try. Applies for failure. We're not going to talk about it.
I should always bring my speed 1. That's what I should do. Okay. Okay.
All right. I think this guy. What's the fastest way to do this? If I get up there, I can do that. If I book it that way, I feel like I want to go this way.
So as you can see the Ewok army huddling up behind that central hut there. I believe that's like 4 or 5 activations of Ewoks that are just sitting there, going to cap that middle point. And those that clone flank is getting eaten alive by Ewoks. So it's not looking good for the clones right now.
Definitely this
just in
one.
terms of overall strength of position. Not looking so hot.
That's it?
Yeah, well, that's the first move.
Oh, okay. You can do
I'm gonna move again, but
Can I put him in front and then it...
so you can. It will displace him again,
But you only
but
get...
I won't get another suppression.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just do that. Just...
Unfortunately, Michael displacing his own troops with the ATRT.
I think I just do it. This whole unit's going to displace.
Yeah.
So if you want to, we're going to come this way. So if you want to speed 1 that guy.
All he has to do is speed 1 back these poor clones.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to go, go that way.
Yeah, it makes sense.
bet he wishes those laser RTs were flamethrowers at this moment. Ewoks don't like flamethrowers.
This is your mortar, right?
And then it'll be your go.
Okay. And then there's
So for those of you just joining us, you are watching currently the largest Legion event in North America, 163 players.
I'm gonna do it so like right there. Yeah.
Excuse me, 136 players, not 63.
Slingers.
Strike team.
You want the 3?
That's not. I'm gonna take one off.
Yep.
I don't think.
Right there.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna.
So Michael trying to get his
Now remind me,
stranded clones some support.
Difficult over them, or is
Yeah,
it
you
climb?
can climb over them.
Well, is it a climb or difficult?
It's a climb.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
He's talking about climb so he can get tactical, so he figures out if he gets tactical or not.
But I think what I do is I'm not going to go all the way forward.
Okay.
We're just going to come far enough to keep it behind cohesion, or behind the wall.
So once again, the format of the event, 6 rounds of Swiss, top 8 cut.
Because it'd be light to none.
Very, very competitive.
They have a suppression.
They have a suppression.
Yeah, because of the call to arms.
Probably the best way we have right now of evaluating who the best player is.
That's fine.
Okay.
Well,
Just because Legion rounds take quite a while.
Can't see anything.
They do take 2.5 hours roughly. So it doesn't lend itself to repeatability. It's not like a card game where you can go like, 5 and 3 on the day.
You're gonna stop 2, so I'll re-roll 1 with their aim. I'll re-roll another one with the commander's aim. Re-roll them both, I guess. There's a crit.
Right. So it's not Pierce.
It is not Pierce.
Okay, so take 1.
Then we'll generate another
I
suppression.
believe that was a surge there. So picking off an Ewok from the squad that charged the phase 2s earlier
And
is Pally.
survey says I'm out of activations.
Oh, okay. So it's all me.
Yeah.
And now comes the activation disparity,
Slingers.
where Michael is unfortunately out of
much time we
activations.
got?
He's out of things to do.
Okay.
JR trying to make sure he is not slow playing. He is querying the time left. I will just say it would not surprise me if we saw this list win the tournament. It's definitely up there, I think, in terms of like overall power in the meta right now. It's got to look out for Boba for sure. And possibly Dark Troopers, although Chewie and Log Traps can do quite a lot of work into Dark Troopers. And of course, you just have too many Ewoks, so Dark Troopers can't kill all of you.
Wicket. Right here. Yeah. Does Wicket get an aim when it moves? H. Right. From number S. And Chibiuta gets in.
We got Wicket coming in, managing to charge
And
into
our
5s.
little stabby stab, which is 2 reds in the black.
That's kind of big right there. 2 red and a black. That could possibly kill this clone unit.
So 2.
Doesn't find enough,
Pierce one?
so it won't actually kill the clones off completely.
I had no surgery, so I'll take 2.
Oh my goodness. Michael rolling some more surges there. Taking 2 wounds, so 5s is left on 1 wound against Wicket.
Okay. Still me.
Those clones are getting
Hindsight,
just eaten
probably
up by
should've-
those Ewoks. It is not good for them.
Guess it doesn't matter at this point. So I want to go towards those guys. Not yet, at least.
Nice to see the notorious scoundrels in the chat. Welcome in Mike Berry and Kyle Dornbos.
Let's move here and then nothing. So my last 2 actions over here. Technically got this guy. Chewie, nope.
So Chewie still has yet to activate, so I wonder what Chewie's going to do. If he's going to just
So we will proc.
charge in or shoot.
Call to arms.
Oh, he's call to arms again
Copies of call to arms?
Yes.
from those Ewoks. Sorry about the camera movement there. But you got the call to arms Ewoks coming in again into those ARC troopers. The time has come. Sound the Ewok horns.
Does he have Inspire? No,
Okay.
he does not.
I don't want to.
This doesn't matter. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 6. 1 red. Oop. No. Okay. So I'll take these out, just not confuse us.
Okay.
I don't
So we got
have
3 so far.
3 so far. Yep. So 4. Pierce 1. So you're going.
Pierce 1.
Yep. Rolling 5.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Take 3.
4, right?
So you have 4 Pierce 1.
Oh, because I'm pervious, duh.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So
Yeah,
it should be 3.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I forgot about impervious.
Ark's getting walloped by an Ewok charge.
I'm going to try to pull that guy. I don't know if I want to mash those guys back into Echo.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There's only a million bodies. It's okay.
There's no way I'm gonna base them with anybody else.
No.
Yep. Okay, and then Chewie. So I should have went with Chewie first instead of Wicket, but teamwork's 1 to 2, right?
The answer to that question, Kyle, is danger close. That is the answer. We had Ark scouting towards Ewoks.
I believe it is.
I think you're right.
Okay.
So Chewie going around the edge there,
All right.
looking for
Clean it
shots
up.
elsewhere.
All right.
Staying in teamwork range of Han. That is the end of the first round. Danger close, scouting towards each other. Results in many dead clones on this first turn, unfortunately for Michael.
Yep. All of it stays. Theirs should stay because they're not touching terrain. It's
Is
hostile.
it hostile?
Yeah, hostile.
Oh, you're right. Look, I know what I'm doing. I really know what I'm doing. I shield up, I throw dice, and I hope.
That's
And if
all.
we're really lucky, it almost gets you somewhere.
Michael's saying that if he throws dice and he hopes, I mean, he should play Rebels. I mean, that's basically what Rebels do. They throw dice and hope. That massive bodies you see in the middle is all the rest of the Ewoks.
Suppression, right? Or which unit is it?
That is the slinger you've been
Oh,
shooting
the
at.
slinger unit.
Yeah. Because you shot the yellow one, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So this
the
is.
yellow one's the slinger.
Yeah, yellow one's
All
slinger.
these are other guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Kyle, thanks for showing up, man.
Okay.
Round 2 coming up.
Ready?
Yep. Ooh, take that clanker. What's that one do?
After taking aim action, units with clones within order take an aim action and can increase their range out by 1 to 4.
Got it.
Here. Box for this.
So take that clankers versus For the Tribe. Take that clankers, extending the range of clone units that take an aim action.
We're going to end up with...
And we've got For the Tribe, which gives many things, Dauntless and Relentless, and also adds free recovers. So it's going to be quite a bit of Ewok movement on this turn. But those Echo and Fives lost all their brothers, and they're just down to their individual models. This is so rough for the clone player right now. Oh my goodness. Pike spam into this list. I think the Pikes would probably shoot really well at range 3, because that's kind of what Pikes do. They might have a little bit of a hard time getting through low profile and dodge tokens themselves, but the Pikes would need an objective where the Ewoks had to force something to happen.
So they get an aim. The Slingers.
Yep. No. What's Wicket have on him?
He has right here, situation awareness, force roller.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
And then Slingers get an aim from target.
Yeah.
They have target.
They have target.
They have independent and target.
Yeah.
What are these guys?
Then I'm gonna go ahead and give another aim from Lugray to these guys. And then he'll put it. I'm out of aims? I guess I'm out of aims. I'm gonna use these as aims if you don't mind.
I got aims for if you want.
Just so we don't mix anything, but I'm gonna use these.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
So there's Logray and 3PO with the rest of the tribe.
Dodge go here, and I think that's it.
Looks like all the Ewok slingers got hooked up with the For the Tribe target
I believe so.
situation here. So slingers have target 1. So when they get an order, they get a free aim token, and Logray can pass an aim token at range 1 using aid. And I don't know if he's been using secret ingredients, but secret ingredients could be even more aims.
Okay, we're going to go with survey says Echo.
Do they have to have a face-up order to? No, I'm saying, do they have to have a face-up order to get the range?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
But he's in melee anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Echo.
Wow, so take that clanker is getting burned on just giving orders to the
That's correct.
the endangered clones.
No tokens.
He's gonna aim and punch Han.
Okay.
An aim and a punch here
Aim.
from Echo.
1.
Getting 1 in there.
Come on, King of Luck. Okay.
No block, so another Ewok getting destroyed.
All right, I think I'm gonna go with one of those boys over there. Who is the question?
So the answer to the question, where are the rest of the clones? They are down south.
Okay. These guys have the 2 aims.
Oh, that was punching Han. Okay. Thank you. I thought that was punching Ewoks.
So we'll take a 3rd aim. Move up.
Slinger's going into range 2. They're going for it. These Ewoks. On the attack. Ah, that's right. That's why he rolled twice. I thought it was a cocked dice.
Okay. And we'll shoot. So shooting with 3 aims. I believe he can see everybody, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay.
Slinger's slinging.
I don't have any surges.
2.
Spin the first aim.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, converting 2 crits there.
Second aim. And then the 3rd.
And 3 aims. This is from
Okay.
So 5 paint down to 4.
Yep.
So he had
got
2
light cover.
aims to start. He had low grade aid. He had aim, move, sling with relentless off of the
Okay.
for the tribe command card. The clones do lose 2 models. The clones really can't afford to be losing models at this clip, especially against the Ewok horde.
I'm gonna rally 1.
Keeps it.
We're gonna aim.
Also, a bit of happy news. We've passed 2,000 subscribers on the channel, which is awesome. That is about double what we had last year. So thanks to everybody who subbed.
Green centers.
Okay.
Every little bit helps, man. If sub is a free way to help the channel. So if you want to help out by subbing to the YouTube, that would be incredible. You can also follow me on Coffee,
See.
ko-fi.com
And then that way.
Okay. So heavy cover though, because the
Yeah,
big.
definitely heavy.
Okay.
/Yavin base, of course.
You spend the aim. Burn a surge, so it'll be 2 after cover.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn the surge back here.
Okay.
Check this is 1.
So list 2. We'll do.
It'll be 2 suppression.
Ewoks and clones continuing to battle here. Oh, Evan, TTO is history. TTO shut down like 2 years ago.
These guys.
There's
Trying
game
to see
uplink
if I can
now.
rally that off.
This is what we use.
Keep it.
All right.
We will then. Oh, sorry. I have Dauntless for the turn.
Yep.
Comes off.
Dauntless does.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong keyword. I can gain a suppression to move.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
That is my bad.
You're good.
Do I have the Dauntless as my first action, or can it be my second?
I think it has. I think Dauntless has to be immediate after you rally if you're suppressed.
Okay.
We can check.
Yeah.
I think.
So they're just trying to clarify Dauntless. I believe it does
Judge!
have to be the first. Yep. Let me just mute them real quick. I'm going to mute them while they yell for the consular so you guys don't get blown out by their audio. They're calling for a consular. Consular's on the way. We're going to have a little judge call. Nima on the way to resolve their judge call. Let's go ahead and get the player mics back on.
Choose to Dauntless and then do your action.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So let me see here. Because I'd only get one action.
Yes.
Okay, clarifying that a Dauntless is immediate.
So you're at the do you choose Dauntless stage.
Yeah.
So you will get a second suppression. Don't worry about that.
The cool thing with the Dauntless
I will
is
Dauntless.
Okay.
So I'll
you
gain
can
a second
Dauntless
suppression.
move again and shoot, which is pretty awesome.
And then
So double moving?
double moving.
Understood.
But then relentless shot off of this. Assuming these are slingers.
Okay, and then we'll attack. Attack the same squad. Because for the turn they have relentless.
Oh, they have one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super handy. Yeah.
Okay.
Stacking the same guys?
Yeah, attacking the same guys.
Heavy cover this time.
Yep.
They have how many bodies?
So it'd be 6.
6 bodies. Oh, is that their
Oh.
It's not a lock.
That is a trapper. You are correct. So it should be 7 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I got shot a guy off.
Oh yeah, you did. So it's 6. They have 1 aim.
Let's flip to the tactical view here. Once the roll goes down.
That's a good roll. That's a good roll.
Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
I believe that's 5 to
Spend the aim.
start. Spend the aim.
Okay, so 2. Looking at 3. Yep.
Two goes to cover, 3 out, takes 1. Yep. Yeah, slingers have a lot of keywords for 35 points. Also want to mention, if you are interested in shopping at Frontline Gaming Store, Yavin Base is an affiliate. There is an affiliate link in the chat. If you go to the store and shop at Frontline Gaming using the affiliate link, Stream gets a cut of your shopping dollar at no additional cost to you.
Commander,
So if you're buying hobby products, Frontline Gaming Store, check them out.
He'll go ahead and give these slingers an Inspire 2. Because why not? Why not?
All right.
And then that's from Secret Ingredients. Okay, I want to do another keyword. Just double move.
Now, who left has relentless?
These 3 guys.
All 3 of those?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well,
those three
just the the 3 minis.
Okay.
The last guys. Yeah, 4 ends.
Orange.
4 ends.
They have a bucket of those. Go to the bag. Strike team. Give me a huge favor. Give me 3 that guy back there.
Okay.
Alright. So the key here is I want to be in 3.
Okay.
Which, do you agree that does it, or do you need to move more?
You can move it like.
There?
Yep, that works.
Okay, that'll do. I might have moved too far. That's fine. Where's my... I might have boot myself out of a name.
You know, in hindsight, Cameron, I think you're absolutely right. I think the clones overextended. They should not have scouted towards the Ewoks at all.
Yeah.
They should have stayed put and tried to just hose down as many Ewok activations with their long-range guns and try to just, you know, kill as much as they can to even things out. But unfortunately, what ended up happening was the Ewoks got really, really good charges on the start of the turn, start of the game, off Han Solo's. Sorry about the mess play.
We're just gonna come this way.
He moved in and trapped them so they couldn't run away from the Ewok charge.
Take a range 3 shot into that heavy cover.
But like Timoteo just said, you know, this is a great example of turn 0 being the big determiner.
Spend the aim. So suppression.
Laser not doing anything, or the strike team not doing anything to the Ewoks thanks to low profile there.
I'll go with
Strike
those
team is
guys over
very
there.
poorly rated against Ewoks, in my opinion.
We will rally, so... Oh, they don't have anything, because Inspire. I definitely got to go up. So we're just going to double move to right here. And then fire. So 4 aims coming in with 3 dice. We have heavy. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Second aim, our first aim. Second aim.
third aim.
That is 3.
My guy.
3 crits coming in from the Ewok slingers.
Lose a dude.
Losing another dude to crits off of Ewoks here. Yeah, that's a good point, Dragonfire. I would not have chosen Intercept. I think Intercept is Ewok's best objective by a long shot.
You have 2 axes, and they're both over there?
Yes, correct.
I'm going to go with 5s.
This was just a very, very tough matchup for 501st from the get-go, in my humble opinion.
Punch.
Okay.
I understand that you have situational awareness. I understand you have dodge.
Yep.
You're still going to do it.
All right.
I'll spend his surge.
Okay.
You're free to
Spend his dodge.
I'll spin the dodge.
Got it.
And then he'll
He
get
gets
the...
nimble, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Nimble. Do these guys have enough? Oh my god.
They got a lot of defensive tech. They really do.
Do these guys have enough keywords? All right. Well, that's fine. At least we got the activation before he died.
Okay.
Continue, sir. Nimble. Oh my gosh.
Axie X, guys. I mean...
Yeah, you're saying what keywords don't we have?
What do you have left?
Oh, okay. I
Just
have
those 2?
Rex, both RTs. These guys back here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was not able to see what cards they burned at the start of the game, but I can ask
So
after the game.
You're just gonna move as far as you can.
Let me get the
To be within
tactical
the
view for y'all.
It's out, right? It's not within, it's out, right?
Yeah, you just tow it.
Okay. And then they'll take a dodge.
Okay.
So Ewok's looking like they'll score 2-1
No.
very easily in this second round. This is a scoring round.
Core. These guys back here, they'll rally 1, but they won't care. Keep it. Okay, decision time.
Hey, thanks, JMV. Appreciate the shout out there. Clone's just struggling to get shots. Meanwhile, the Ewoks are sailing with that Relentless off of For the Tribe in terms of just overall action economy. But to be fair, JR has played, in my opinion, his 2 best command cards already. He's played For the Tribe and Sorry About the Mess. Now, if he has change of plans, that'd be just devastating too.
Move right here.
He might run Wicket 3 though, Courageous Counterattack.
Okay, double move.
Unfortunately for Michael, JR making this look easy. But it helps to have 14 activations on Intercept where all of them can score. Do keep in mind that Rex does not have the battle deck. JR has the battle deck.
That doesn't do it.
That's definitely another possibility that he might have Notorious Scoundrels in his hand and get the 0 pit back. That is definitely a play he can make.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this RT back here.
Okay.
I just keep running over my own dudes. It's like I haven't played this game before. Alright. So I'm going to run over this forward one. It's absolutely going to be a thing that happens. Touch this terrain. because I believe it gives me 2 of these guys to deal.
Yeah.
Now, this guy will do a speed 1 off of this place.
Oh. Right there's your guy?
This one right here.
Okay.
That's the full unit.
Unfortunately, Michael's ATRT movement is setting him back a ways.
Okay.
All right.
And
We're going to take a shot in the green.
okay.
In the open.
Touching?
3.
3 coming in. And you can only see 2?
I can see all 3.
Okay, just 2 are in the open.
Yes.
All right, so take the 3.
All right, so some good news for the clones there. An Ewok slinger just shot down by an ATRT laser. Found the open shot.
All right.
Killed 3 Ewoks with the laser cannon, so that is 1 off for JR. Down to 13 acts.
4. What do you have left? Just Rex?
Rex and another RT.
Okay.
So some clone shooting finally coming online here against the Ewok blob.
I'll just double move with these guys.
Well, JodoCast, that's a good question.
You go with the other RTs. You want him in the bag?
Yep.
I don't actually know the rules on that, but I'm pretty sure if you aren't comfortable with third-party dice, you can ask your opponent not to use
1
them.
to 4.
I think in that situation, ask my opponent to share my dice.
We're going to move.
Oh, we're going in. ATRT heading into melee.
And we're going to base yellow.
Okay.
Base and yellow.
Yeah.
All right.
Chewy. My range 3.
I want to say you're probably going to be a bit shy
Yeah, I think you're right.
in both regards.
Probably right. Am I there now?
I say you're hair shy.
Hair shot. Okay. I mean, we kind of did this there, so. Okay. Double move.
In this case, the Ewok slingers would have to use the stones, which is just like white no surge against the ATRT, so just crit fishing. Rex moving in, jet packing forward here. Rex may be setting up for something extra special next turn. Using the RT as mobile cover. Trying to see if he's got range 2 on Chewbacca there.
Still have to go around it. You can't speed 2 over the barricade.
Legion players, there is 1 hour left in the round. 1 hour left in the round.
Oh my goodness, we already have the hour call, and it's not even.
Okay.
Now it's all you.
It's not even round 3 yet.
You have nobody else, so we'll go with C3PO. I mean, I don't really know what I want you to do. I get what you're supposed to do. I'll just chill there. We'll improvise order that.
Yep.
Oh, Han. I forgot about Han. I'd rather Wicket go. So Wicket will... Wicket will just attack.
1 hour remaining.
Oof.
Here's one.
Yep.
All right. Mainly you roll all crits. Not that it matters.
And then we'll just go ahead and speed 1 over the wall.
Yes, that was the 1 hour remaining call. Yeah.
All right, we'll go with these axe guys. We'll see if we get that suppression off. We do. And we'll aim and hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We don't have a surge, so pierce 1, and then 5's coming in. So you're rolling 6.
6?
Yep.
Nope. I'll burn the surge because I can.
Okay.
Echo off the board, getting killed by Ewok charge. Or Ewok
Then-
melee there.
Now Han's gonna go.
Now Han is free to move without having to disengage, so he is just going to double move towards the remaining clone ball, and is going to be quite cavalier about it, I think.
I don't think I can get there.
No, you're shy.
Yeah. So we'll just come up here.
I mean, that's
These boys,
that's a fair
getting
point,
me off.
Daniel, that, like, you know, if you're going to play high Activision Ewok list,
No,
you
no,
got to be
keep it.
prepared for,
One action.
you know, you got to be prepared to get clocked out, you know. So now that the clones on that flank have been cleared, the Ewoks are moving in towards the center.
Compels 1 to 2. Yeah, we'll just do it like that.
Compel is 1 to
The
2,
last
but you
will
have to
be-
use it first.
These guys. We're just going to move.
JR trying to get through his activations as quick as he can, I think. Not slow playing at all, but
Okay. So scoring round, I'll get 2, and you'll get 1. Yep.
that is the end of round 2 with an hour to go.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm based with you, but I'm not considered engaged.
So you're not considered engaged, but for the purposes of cheeky log trap cards, you can't hit something at base with you because it's range 0.
But I can hit something else beyond it.
Yes, but the archer's blocked line of sight.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, exactly, Sean. With that many activations, even playing quickly feels slow, just because you have so many acties. So if you're just joining us, you're watching the Las Vegas Open 2024. You're watching JR Deeter with the Ewok Army versus Michael Predes with the Clone Army. JR Deeter taking over this board with his Ewok spam. And Michael Pally Predes, unfortunately, on the back foot. He is in for a rough time. Maybe he can pull it back with some Rex fire supports, but Rex is in an odd position. He's behind this ATRT. He can't see anything to fire support with it, so. Patrick Noga, I believe they are on 2 hours and 30 minutes with a 15-minute overtime, if I'm not mistaken. Hiding in plain sight versus
Again, inconspicuous.
leaders of the 501st, I believe.
Both the lanes. And then what is it? You get domino?
Yeah, units at range 2 are exceeded on.
Yeah, so that is leaders of the 501st there.
Endless.
And then I'll pass him in. Yeah, we'll give it to these guys, I think. And then we'll put a aim onto this. Okay.
I think if you want a long game, you would do like 13 activation Staps versus 14 activation Bright Tree. That would be a long game.
All right. Yeah, you'll get heavy cover. It's 6 no matter what I do, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll just go ahead and put it back onto these guys. Can we get out? Nah, I don't think we can. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. All right. And we'll attack Rex. Yep.
Ewok Slingers going into Rex.
Okay.
That's a lot of surges. Ewoks don't surge natively.
So technically 2 paint.
Yeah. Because they don't got a surge this round. And then second aim.
Rolling
All right.
for 1.
Yep.
Just one into Rex, and Rex will save it.
Saves it. Okay. Just suppression.
That's the kind of thing you want to see if you are
All right.
the clones.
My bag. RT. We're going to go with this one right here.
Okay.
We're going to... We're going to aim and kick.
Now, you're not considered engaged, so don't you have to shoot?
No,
'Cause that
they
makes,
both have inconspicuous, right?
yeah, but they don't have a. They have to have a suppression to gain it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay. That changes things. So you will get to speed 1 this whole unit.
Okay.
Mind if I move these guys out of the way?
Yeah, go for it.
Just gonna set taking stuff over like it's going out of style. This unit.
So big ATRT displacement here.
Yeah, you just want to displace those guys.
So I'm trying to base it, but not displace it.
Got it. Displace these guys?
Yeah,
Base them?
no, I'm trying to base, but not displace these guys.
Okay.
These will absolutely speed one.
Okay. I'm not sure.
You displace into a melee.
Yeah.
Consular!
All right, we got another judge call coming in. I'm going to hit a be right back screen. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be right back.
You move into a melee off of a displacement.
Okay, we are back, and I want to welcome Zane Ferguson back to the channel.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on, Zane?
Oh, you know, just starting that submarine early.
Yeah.
Dive.
Is this suppressive or no?
So your game is finished.
Yes.
You were playing the Emperor.
I was. Yeah, I think I'm the only Emperor player here, which is fun. But yeah, getting one shot by a clone fire support is not a great way to go down in the first round. So
Yeah, that is deeply unfortunate.
So I can?
Yes.
it looks like this game here was a lot of fuzz on the table.
Oh yeah, so much. There's 14 activations of fun and fur on the table. Yeah.
The teddy bears have come out to play.
Yes, that is the teddy bear way. They are entering melee with Rex.
Oh,
And they're going to probably stone Rex with their slings.
I'll go with those guys. Well, I mean, I won't go with those guys. Well,
The judge questions earlier were about displacing into a melee. You are not allowed to displace into a melee.
yeah.
oh, okay.
So, yellow squad was right here. Rex is right here. The RT is based in yellow. This RT cuts over to displace yellow and wants to move into melee with Rex.
Yeah, that's not possible. I'm pretty sure.
Because you can't, because it's not like an actual movement to do that.
Yeah, so the judges are trying to figure it out right now, but I'm like 100%.
Yeah, I don't
Hey, at
think
least
you
we
can.
know, right?
You can't displace into a melee.
You can't displace into a melee. Yeah.
Just like you can't, like, No Time for Sorrows into a melee.
Exactly.
So.
Okay,
So you can't No Time for Sorrows out of a melee.
Yes.
You
yeah.
can No Time for Sorrows
Think what I
into a
want to
melee
do
because it's just a move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you
'Cause
can't
it
No
is a
Time
move
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movement, man. It's squirrely.
It is a little bit squirrely, but the game is more elegant for it, in my humble opinion.
I guess I could compel into you. Yeah, I'll go to my rally step.
Well, so then we'll have another suppression.
Oh,
also for the displacement.
you're right.
Now, did you want to move at them, or are you just going to kind of leave them where they're
I
at?
just kind of just move them a little bit.
We'll
Like,
have a third suppression.
yes, correct.
So yeah, so you can't give out more than one suppression off displacement also, if I recall.
I'm gonna suppress the heck
Right?
out. I'm gonna
Range 1
step
to 2?
all over you.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Nima, is
Some-
compel range 1 to 2? I'm gonna roll for the rally.
Yeah, compel is range 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Enough?
I just know because I've played this list before.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah. I'm an Ewok player, so I know exactly what the.
Okay, so then I will
What it
compel
is.
them.
So they get another suppression?
Yeah. And then they'll attack like we were going to do. No Glunstinger. Okay.
Did they just say he was
16
allowed to go
unit?
into melee?
I'm gonna move if you don't mind.
Oh no, they're compelling into melee. Okay, okay.
Melee.
So this is not the displacement anymore. This is the Ewok's activation, just so that the stream isn't confused. The Ewoks compel into melee, and they stone Rex.
So far, just one.
And looks like one.
Spinning.
The villagers have revolted.
Yep.
Just two?
Two melee stones into Rex here, and Rex is gonna.
I think I'm out.
I'm out, so just one.
Okay.
Just one goes in. So Rex on 2 wounds total, I believe. No, on 1 wound because he blocked the last shot against him.
Looks like he's got one there, yeah.
Yeah, so just 1 wound there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
They did not, in fact, forget the ATRT. The ATRT did punch and kill some Ewoks. Both players going back into the tank here a little bit.
Okay.
They're going to aim from tactical. We'll take the light to no cover shot in Han.
Okay.
Oh, strike team fighting an open shot on Han Solo.
Here's one.
Han has low profile.
He has low profile?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Han does have low profile.
Yes, he does. A sneaky man.
Well, I guess we reroll them both.
Sneaky snake.
Reroll both.
Crit.
Oh.
So, just one.
One uncanny
Crit.
luck.
Yep. Nowhere near. Okay.
Doesn't find it. He's using some.
No.
He's using some custom dice.
Yeah, I was like,
as well.
what was that?
Forgetting about
Those were, that was a
it.
translucent white
That was
dice.
ghost dice is what that
Yeah.
was.
All right.
Spirits of the dice speak to him. Or I guess not speak to him.
They don't speak to me. They didn't get any
He
pain.
didn't get it, so it's like crap.
Well, he converted. He had like a Ewok slinger with
So
like
these
3 aims
boys-
earlier, and he converted like 3 crits off of that. It was-
Check that man's dice.
I know.
Those things have been in the microwave.
Keep on 3. They're just going to.
No, we're not making any serious allegations of cheating, folks. We're not doing anything of the sort.
No, if anything, I believe Dave and I are very high proponents of third-party dice because they seem to be more random than dice that are all manufactured at the same place.
There's no
This guy.
there's no reason to believe they're any more or less random.
Yep. Yep.
But I gotta say, man, these clones are having some trouble here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just they're just getting snowed in by the number of Ewok bodies.
So many. It's one of those like I assembled mine and painted all the hoods on them, and then I was like, there's a lot of things to paint here. I'm just happy that like they're not B1s.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. Well, my B1s, I broke out the airbrush.
that's solid.
I just did
solid
like
way
a
to go there.
zenithal blue, and I'm gonna probably give them a little enamel line, but that's it.
Nice, very nice.
I did like kind of an ice scheme for them, so they're like ice blue.
These boys. Just gonna move up and then recover.
Move up and recover.
Yeah.
RT.
All right, we're working on getting another guest host on to talk to y'all. We're now joined very shortly here by Tim. Formerly of the Stabcast, now of
still the Stabcast.
still the Stabcast. Okay,
And also
you're a bi-podcast.
Yes.
You're a bipod.
You're a bipod.
That's
Yes.
called worse. It's all right. Well, like I told Zane before, those who can't do podcasts.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Because they have
Yep.
those who can't do stream.
That's why as soon as I lost, I was like, Dave, save me. I need stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I gotta say
question.
thank you for being here on the stream.
Thank you.
This is let's just give you the story of the game.
We shot
So-
with
so
the
it was
little hand blaster.
Intercepts, transmissions, danger close,
2 crits.
hostile environment with a 14-act
Surge to crit?
Ewok
Surge to hit?
The
versus a
hand blaster.
9-act Republic.
Oh, okay.
I heard that 2 clones died like round
Guardian-
one.
Yes,
One,
they
two.
died immediately. Yes.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
They decided to
That's a
scout
good
towards the
question.
Ewoks, and the Ewoks ate them for lunch.
What was on the
mercy.
clones?
Huh?
What was on the clones?
Oh, it was an Echo Arc
No,
team and
probably
the
not.
5 Phase 2.
Okay, so rolling 2.
They just added
All
more.
the cool kids run clone shotguns.
They added more helmets.
Okay.
Yeah, they just added more drums to their helmet drum set.
Tennis sketch saying Tim is like the blade with a capital B of podcast, walks amongst both.
You know, there's a lot of places I can go with that. As a ginger, you know, I always point out other gingers. Like, oh, there's one of my own kind. And,
Yeah,
you know,
there you
as
go.
a former homeschooler, I always
These
point out
boys.
other homeschoolers.
There's one of my own kind.
Yeah, I can spot them from a mile away. Yeah,
That's
I get
right.
it.
That's right. Who is pinging me? I wonder.
I've been called worse. It's all right. No, we'll see. That kind of matchup is exactly kind of why I brought clone shotguns. Because
Yeah, to just
to pierce through and
Yeah.
get those thing, and especially against red saves. I mean, if more than half our field is red saves, then
Yeah.
my hope was
Just
to
double move.
pierce some of those. But Vader doesn't care about pierce, so that's why we're here. Anyway,
Okay. So Vader just shrugged it off and said no.
I probably put about 15 hits into Vader. He took no damage.
Oh gosh.
yeah.
So that was
Just
See,
sometimes it goes like that.
Yeah, and then my Emperor blanked exactly 5 to be like, I'm out of here, y'all.
Yeah, peace. I'm
So,
just
yeah.
GG.
Yep.
Yeah, that happens, man.
No, I think Ewoks are really scary, and I kind of wonder why more people don't bring them. Honestly,
I need to
they
pay
can
mine.
really just eat people up, and like
Yeah.
they kind of do almost like what B1s used to do back in the day as far as
Yeah.
sworming.
Yeah, just
But they do
overload the
But
objective.
they do it better to
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
And they're a lot
probably.
scarier. If
Yeah.
I see a swarm of
'Cause they're-
Ewoks, I'm a lot more scared of a swarm of Ewoks than a swarm of B1s.
Yeah, because they're decent in range and then they're great in melee. And so it's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, whereas B1s are like not
Order
good
to
either
Han.
way. You just try to block everything out with bodies.
Right.
So,
They're kind of anyways. Let's go into the squad that just moved.
Okay.
Look at us up on stage.
first
now.
with an aim?
Not us, but them. You know.
2 crit? Yeah, I know.
Look
Yeah,
at Legion up on stage.
Yeah, in case you guys don't know, we actually got to use the stage at LVO this year, so the setup looks really legit.
It's beautiful.
This go around. Dave is like
Guy.
really invested in this, guys. Like, definitely keep supporting him
one
because this just
and-
gets better and better.
Yeah.
Press. Okay.
We'll post some more pictures over lunch. We'll get some more pictures out there onto the Facebook and Discord.
Yeah. There's a lot of really good tables.
It'd be nice
out.
if I got him earlier.
Which, I mean, I know
There really
let's
are.
Go ahead.
LVO always has good tables, but
Yeah.
I feel like these in particular, I've been looking around, have been really, really like well balanced.
Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
pick out what I want on stream.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a tough call.
We're probably not going to change streaming tables between rounds.
Sure.
Just gonna move here.
On the last day, we will have to out of necessity.
Yes.
Storytell.
Yes.
But
yeah.
we're probably not going to do it for the Swiss
So,
rounds.
What is that? Gives them 2 suppression up to 3 people?
So take a photo of the stage. Here, I'll take one. I took one
mistaken?
earlier. I'll post it in the LVO Discord.
Reporter in the field.
What's that?
Yeah. Let's just
Yeah, it's based on the round, so I can double
Apparently
check
we missed out on something happening here. Han's down
says-
apparently.
Uh-oh.
Han did just drop.
Uh-oh.
Choose up to X friendly.
Drop it like it's hot.
range one where X is the current round number. Then they get 2
Yeah, so 3 units.
Yep.
Oof.
This is the first
Yep.
game of the day still. We're coming towards the end of it actually. Because we're going to hit round 4 probably, and then time will be called, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up timer. Hold on. We don't have a timer up on the stage right now, which is a bit different, but it's also on everyone's game uplink, so we all have
Right.
access to the same timer.
It's going to be
35 minutes.
35 minutes
Yeah.
left, yeah, roughly.
Rex is going to aim and punch.
Okay.
What a statement. Rex is going to aim and punch.
Spend the aim on the double.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like those.
2.
Okay.
That's why we aim, kids.
Okay. Back 1.
No, after rally one, but it won't change anything.
Okay.
So let me just show this on camera here. Rex is in melee with
It still doesn't change anything.
a gaggle of slingers, as well as an ATRT is in melee with that same unit of slingers trying to use the wicked kick.
Okay. Go to the bag.
Fun fact, I've killed Vader.
What do you have left? Just that one?
Yes, just that one.
Okay.
It was one of my friend's
Go with
Vaders.
this
I
guy.
forget who it was, but I killed their Vader with a
He's
donkey
just
kick.
going
It was a
to
good time.
move this way. And I don't know. Give someone a dive. We'll give you
I used it to shoot down his lat and then kick Vader on kind of out of the lat. It was a good time.
Get out of here. Actions these guys get. They're outside range 2 of Rex. Get 1 action.
So how many acts are we down to on the clones here?
I believe 7,
Okay.
Okay.
but they've only cleared 1 Ewok activation, so I believe it's 13 to 7 right now.
Oh man. Okay.
See, that's part of the problem too, is that unless you're running like a fire support heavy list as clones, it's really hard to clear out like massive
Yeah, you
of
gotta
Ewoks and
leverage
bodies.
that fire support into Ewoks. Absolutely, you do.
Which, I mean, not every clone list wants to fire support, which is fine, but just with the matchup, it gets a little bit difficult.
So I think what Pally was trying to do at the start of the game was get a fire support shot into Han with Echo fire supported by 5s. Because he had the long range comm link.
Okay.
So I scattered forward.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
All right, and you're all out.
JR played the 0 pip card from Han, which let him go first.
Yeah.
And then so he was able to shoot down 3 clones and then stuff himself in melee so no fire support could happen.
Man.
Yeah, so that was a pretty genius move.
Wow.
By
Wait, especially to play that 0 pip on turn 1.
yeah,
Like,
play the 0 pip on 1. That's pretty ballsy.
Yeah, especially because like I mean it's
usually you don't do that.
no, yeah. I mean most of the time I mean like,
don't do that.
90% of the time you're gonna get standing orders out there.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like
So you have to accelerate your plan.
yeah,
you
so
know?
he just saw it coming, I guess, with the scout forward. He knew like something was going to happen that he didn't want, so he was like, let's just throw this out. So
Oh yeah, that's right. Han is gone, so the Ewoks are down to 12.
yes.
So it's 12 to 7, I
Listen,
believe.
we can all cheer when Han goes down, all right? Because he's a menace to this game.
Han is a menace. Yeah, he's
a menace.
he's pretty good.
The amount of times when I've gotten all the wounds through and then he cloaks it and gets 3 saved or something like that. Like,
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Another one.
so it's interesting. So are they? I'm trying to look on the screens. Are they fighting right now over on the middle point mainly, or where are they fighting at?
Over the middle point.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what it looks like. Yes.
yeah, that's where I
So-
see the
So
majority.
what's happening here is JR is just pushing as hard as he can up the middle
Sure.
with all of his Ewoks to try to force these clones back.
Sure.
Yeah.
And guard that middle point by being an aggressive, but best defense is good offense style of play.
Yeah.
Well, and again, once you get all those bodies on there, it's then the emphasis is put on the clone player to clear the body.
Yeah.
Right. And if the clone player stands still, he's going to get caught in melee.
Exactly.
Right.
Which is
where
his shooting is the worst. His shooting doesn't work.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
clones are better at shooting than they're
Fire
than they are
support
at
my
hand-to-hand.
punch.
Right, exactly.
We're going to punch together at the same time.
A unified punch.
I feel like that's an anime somewhere.
It is.
Yeah.
Lend me your punches.
William Highmass, is Tim expecting to get 1 win today?
Listen, I don't think it's fair to have unrealistic expectations of me.
Commanders.
So we'll leave that out there into the ether and see what happens. Vegas is a great time no matter what.
Indeed.
I think we should be playing Legion in the Sphere, but that's just my
That
2
would
cents.
be tight.
That would
be my
awesome.
2 cents.
That would be.
Maybe we could stream on the side of the Sphere.
That would be incredible.
Can you imagine just like being in there and it's just like a star battle, like above
I'm gonna throw a
Coruscant,
rock.
like
Yeah.
you know how wild that would be?
As a nerd, I've imagined nothing but that for years. It's been great. Yeah.
Streaming on the outside of the sphere would be incredible.
It is range 2.
Dude,
It's
people
not-
be like, what the heck is
yeah,
going
what the heck
on
is
in there?
that?
So it doesn't matter.
Huh?
Yeah,
It would be
armor,
on
so I
like
can't throw
top
it.
news.
Where's that emoji I'm used to?
And then
Why is it not winking today?
Why is it? It
2.
was Tetris last night. That was fun.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's tight. I'm sad I can't see the sphere from my room.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so close. There's one building in my way.
No, I got some.
So close.
Darn.
What I got.
I saw it when I flew in. I was like,
Yes.
oh, dang, there it is. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
It's the
it's-
first time I'd actually like seen it.
It looks so out of scale, right? Because
Yeah.
it's just so massive.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset that they haven't put on, like, maybe for some kind of anniversary, they'll put on, like, the Eye of Sauron. Like, that'd be so sick.
That'd be so
Just
cool.
like looking around like
Imagine if you're
Vegas,
flying in on a plane and the Eye of Sauron looks at you.
That's all
Like,
you
well,
see.
time to leave.
Yeah.
That's it.
You pull a Frodo and just go off your legs and just
I
fall.
did bring shotguns, and I should just leave. You're right. There we go.
Well, speaking of Legion, we've got a big ball of Ewoks now moving into the middle near this
Speaking of spheres,
ruined
We'll attack
wall.
those ones.
Speaking of spheres, there is a big Ewok
sphere of
Yeah, two-way.
fuzz.
Yes.
Those boys.
Ooh.
Oh my. Holy
Those
fuck.
reds have not been
Two.
kind.
Two Chris one.
2 pierce 1.
I've seen a lot of blank.
2 Pierce 1, though.
Burn 2 surges, lose 1.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And then last but not least is...
That was, I believe,
Hannon.
Chewie shooting.
Yeah.
All right.
Star Wars Legion players have 30 minutes.
No, the drinking has not started yet.
30 minutes.
No, it's a little early yet.
Well, I wouldn't go that
Well,
far.
I don't know.
I wouldn't go that
Yeah, okay. I mean, honestly, like, if I lost my
He'll have
Palpatine
another
in one
special.
shot.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to stay away from the booze to be healthy.
Yeah.
And like, I want a beer so bad right now, but I'm just like, I'm grabbing my bottle of water right now. I'm just
Yeah.
like, this is my beer.
You got your...
That's right. Look, beer is mostly water, so you know, that's just science. Here on the Health Science Legion podcast.
You're not
Yes.
wrong. Yeah. Tune in tomorrow
Yes.
as we discuss what does liquor really do for you.
What
Human-
is beer?
Human beings are honestly mostly water, so I
Right,
mean, I'm not
exactly.
going to start advocating cannibalism
So
in the name of hydration.
You're right.
there are command cards being played.
Oh, there are.
All right, what do we got?
Courageous
clones.
counterattack versus attack of
All right.
clones.
What's that one do?
So
Good
this
question.
round, the Ewok trooper units with face-up order tokens change their courage value to dash.
Okay.
When an Ewok trooper unit
Oh,
that
so
have a
good.
face-up order token forms an attack pool this round, add 1 white attack dice to attack pool for every wound token or defeated miniature.
Now it's an attack pool or a melee attack pool?
Just an attack pool.
Okay.
Oh my
so good.
gosh,
So
man.
Roll, I'm
Yeah.
blocked.
good.
Courageous counterattack is quite good.
You're first.
Oh, Andy goes first. Oof.
Okay.
God, that's such a gnarly card.
It really is.
I think I will. I'll pop.
So these guys are going to remove a suppression from the card.
Okay.
Isaac, getting 5280'd is
Yes.
what you do in Vegas.
Exactly. Or in Dallas too.
Or in Dallas.
Or in Dallas.
I was there.
Or in LSO,
I
we did.
remember.
Or in Denver.
I remember. Or in Denver.
Anywhere a 5280 player is with you, you will get 5280.
Pop
That
initiative
guy
now.
looks like a nutsack.
What? What? I'm.
That's an in joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies and
Real
gentlemen.
pop.
You took me off guard there. I mean, it's,
Zelenka from the top row.
Top rope.
he's
Clip
just
it.
a boy.
Clip it.
Oh, it's amazing. But if our body is mostly water
So it looks
and
like
beer
the
is
night
mostly
coming out
water,
for that
are
guy.
our bodies mostly beer?
Think I'll go
That's
ahead
how that.
That's
how that works.
That's
right?
how that syllogism goes
I mean,
together.
that's the science of it.
The wrong guy.
As a nurse, I could agree with that.
Yeah. Aim attack. What cover?
So even if
Here
the
we
RT could double move to the point, it doesn't count for scoring.
Yeah, just pierce that.
Yes, correct. But it does count for being cool. It's a cool unit.
All right, did he just clear that unit out?
Yes.
All right.
I thought you were going to say he just killed the ATRT. I was like, well, all right. But as I was
No,
saying,
he did. I think he did kill another clone unit. Did
I think he
not?
did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just ignore me, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to see here. I think I may have gotten a little overzealous there a moment ago. I apologize for that unprofessional outburst.
That's what you get two gingers on it. Things just start happening.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
how
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
work.
things just keep going.
It's our pain tolerance, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that water
That
bottle
makes
could
you
be
ideal co-casters.
5.
Your pain tolerance.
vodka. Makes me an ideal Legion player.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, both
Also
of us.
true.
Yeah.
That'll really good.
Magnets, how do they work?
Much like beer. Are magnets and beer the same thing? 2 and an
Well,
11.
you see, when a mommy and daddy and
A beer?
a mommy magnet and a daddy magnet love each other very much.
They create beer? I'm still confused in the
It's-
science of beer.
it's-
We'll have to revisit this later. And it should be noted too, as we're having all this back and forth, a lot of these punches, and like this really offensive command card, time is ticking down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we have a clone fire support coming in.
Uh-oh. See, this is what needs to happen if you want to start
he
clearing
needs to
stuff.
Strike team plus fire support here, I believe.
But then the problem with the fire support is you can't move.
Right. You can't move towards the objective.
Unless you bring Cody.
So you're really just like he's really just like digging in and trying to like say this far, no further.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, big dice.
Ooh, that's
okay.
That's substantial.
All right.
That's a roll.
That's substantial.
He only blinked what? 3 of those. So
5, 6, 7. Just looking at any
Does
tokens.
it have an aim?
He does not.
7 pierce points.
7
Oh,
pairs.
okay.
Okay,
Guardian
so
three
that's into
for
Wicket.
Okay.
And oh yeah, Guardian 3.
two. So that's 4 coming in.
Guardian 3.
Guardian
Just
3.
casually.
Mortar shot?
So good.
Casual Guardian.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So block 1.
I will pierce that one.
Okay. So 4 going on him.
Because you do choose Pierce after the defense is rolled.
Yep. So
always
Wicket
important.
takes
And then-
yeah, that way you can decide if you want to or
Is
not.
that mine?
Right.
Those are yours.
Okay.
Actually,
3
had
into
that-
Chewy.
Had that happen last game. There you go.
Okay, so block 1.
Technically, you're supposed to roll Guardian first, but that's
Yes.
it doesn't really matter at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess.
So he only took 1 wound off
All
that
you
for
guys
Chewy?
ATR.
No, well, yeah, he took 2 wounds on Chewy, and I believe
And
he took
4
4 wounds on Wicket.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty good fire
That's-
support.
Still, it's still solid.
But it might be too
Gotta
little,
go.
too late.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, and I get
Oh,
the
my
idea
card is
of
just infinite, so I
focusing
don't
on
get
single
suppression.
units rather than the massive units.
Oh,
because
that's right.
For the sake of scoring, they're still just unit leaders.
Yes, exactly.
You know, at the end of the day, yes, they're heroes. They do all the cool things.
Yeah.
But so really, you're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone because you're killing someone that can do cool things and dangerous things, but you're also killing a scoring unit.
Exactly.
So it's trying to maximize.
Yeah, versus
your
trying to
time.
just chip away at
Yeah.
6, 7 wounds of,
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
low profile Ewok.
Yeah, exactly. Especially low profile Ewok with
Moving's range 1.
Courage 0 right now.
Yeah.
Or Courage Infinite.
Yeah.
You know, like Darth Vader, because it's the same.
They should change that card title to Frenzied Fuzz.
Frenzied
Throw a
fuzz.
rock.
I'm down for
Why
that.
not?
Wicket going in,
So.
sacrificing himself. He's going to try to throw a rock at somebody.
Just the visualization of that.
I'm going to take a dodge.
His rocks tend to hit like rockets, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
No, that
yeah.
one didn't. That
Hey,
one wasn't,
I mean,
but-
I've seen a video of like what actual like slingers do. Like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, man!
Slings are no joke.
Take
Listen,
your head off.
It's
Yeah.
also pointed out too that in addition to that, we're not saying that the Ewoks were killing the stormtroopers on Endor,
Yeah.
but they were just incapacitating them.
That's
all
right.
you got to do. Like,
Boiling them in their armor.
well, yes, that's the unsaid part.
Yeah.
After that, after the cameras cut, they're like, "Hey, should we tell them to stop eating the flesh?" No?
I'm just picturing like a pile of just like incapacitated stormtroopers with no helmets.
What if Yub Yub is them just trying to say Yum Yum?
Block 2.
And we just
'cause they
misunderstood.
technically Get a search.
That's highly possible.
So there's one.
You
just
say
saying-
yum? You say yum yum? No. He said
no,
he
of
said
course
yum
not.
yum.
Yum Yum.
He
Totally
said
yum
yum
yum.
yum.
Oh, that's right.
If we meet
They're
with
not-
the Space UN.
They don't want
no,
to eat us. It's okay. Like,
So I don't think Ewoks can use mercenary command cards.
No.
I don't
No,
think so.
No, because they're not mercenary.
Can they?
we all say no.
I've never seen them use it.
Bosk is coming to the battle.
Yeah, right.
I've never seen them use mercenary command cards, so
No.
I don't know.
I don't believe so. Now my brain's running
Yeah, my
through
brain is. Yeah, I don't know. Can they?
it. Details later.
Yes. More at 11.
Stay tuned.
My improvised order. And we'll go with those boys.
Okay.
So we'll roll 4. We get 3 off. Wow. And they'll.
Oh, can they?
You only roll 2, so they'll dodge and punch.
Okay.
I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they considered mercenaries? Technically. Letter of the law.
Nothing.
yeah, I don't know.
Chat saying they can.
Yeah, I think they can. I can't see why
yeah.
they
Yeah,
wouldn't.
just generic mercenary cards.
can't see why
Ewok
not.
is an affiliation. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it comes up whenever you try to make a list. Like, it comes up in the optional command
Sure.
cards.
You never don't want orders on like a wicket. So well, I guess
Right.
that's not true. You need not orders on a wicket to trigger the independent
Yeah.
dodge.
Yeah. There's definitely arguments for that.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Can we? Around the side? Because we can't see through the center. But around the side, I should be able to. No?
I don't think you can unless we. Because you're. Yeah, I don't think you can. You can call it though.
All right, we got another judge call coming.
Uh-oh.
Gonna mute the players for just a second here. Guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. I apologize that we went so far off topic, but that's only to be expected.
Not at all. I don't apologize for anything. I double down on that.
Okay.
That's right. Stay tuned for more of this later. When Tim and I submarine again and we're back.
You're back.
Eventually, our submarines just sink.
Yeah. We collide into each other just to one extreme Titan moment.
Actually, technically, it's both being 0-1.
We could play each other.
We could play each other next round.
That
yeah.
would totally happen.
So it looks like Nima is doing a line of sight check on the table here. We're going to turn the player mics back on and lose them back into the game.
And a sharpshooter. Dodge one. So it's light cover.
Right.
So yeah,
Dodge. Yep.
Dodge one.
Okay.
All right.
Wicket blocks the shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
That's a roll.
That's a brave little bear.
That's a thing that happened.
What do I need to go with at this point? You just have that ATRT and that.
Rex, yeah.
I really do appreciate the request to make players kind of comment out a little bit more what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice to get into the mind. Because you can, as a streamer, you
At
can
this point, I think I
speculate all you want.
Yes.
But it's really nice to hear them narrating kind of what we're doing and what the thought process is.
Commander.
And a lot of people, I know a lot of players just play quiet.
He's too far from everybody.
Yeah.
They will say some things, but like in this instance, like this is when it's like, just say everything you're thinking. Like it helps everybody.
It helps everything.
Within
yeah.
reason. Like I don't expect you to give away your grand strategy.
No. Don't.
That's him.
But state your intentions.
Oh my
and
gosh!
what you're wanting to do.
I just had a brain fart.
I watched that
I
happen.
thought you were having a TIA over there.
I watched that happen. And
I was about to note the time and start checking you. Yeah.
You do have a good
I
co-host.
had a moment there.
Not me. I'll just watch you.
What I was trying to say was that you shouldn't narrate your life story run on sentence style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But at least say oh, I got X number of hits, so I got Y number of saves.
Yeah. Yeah, and like what they're doing too, like they're doing a good job of like saying like I've got heavy cover, the sharpshooter 1, now I've got light, I've got a dodge token, like saying those things out there that way your opponent knows like, oh, okay, that's what I'm shooting into now. This is what's going on.
I want to just thank really quick Erin Chambers from Malibor Paints for making our overlays for this stream.
Oh,
she did it on short notice, and I totally appreciate her effort. They make the stream look really nice.
Beautiful.
So thank you, Erin of Malibor Paints. Check them out, Instagram.com/Malibor_paints, MALABOR, Malibor.
For free. They, Malibor, they're the ones who gave us that Ahsoka to give away.
Yes.
When was
the winner of that Ahsoka is here today.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
my goodness.
He actually came up and said hi before the stream started.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
He's like, I won that Ahsoka. He's like, I have it on my shelf, and I don't want to play with it because it looks so good.
That's fair.
All right.
That's so cool.
That's
very, very, very well.
These guys, we'll see what they get off.
Yep. So if you guys want to commission Malibor for paints, you can.
One off. They're just going to recover.
You can check them out on Instagram. They are really good, and they sponsor this stream.
Yep.
They're actually the reason I have 2 cameras and not just one.
Yeah, we got a Malibor Paints cam.
That's right. We're gonna call that up later today.
It has been really amazing to see over the years of seeing the stream setup change and everything like that. It's very impressive to see just growing and growing.
One action.
Yeah. The ultimate goal of the stream in the long term is to go wireless. So so unfortunately the cameras that I do own are not quite at that level. They're a little bit basic, but the cost of network cameras is actually coming down slightly.
Okay.
So I'm like looking into getting networked cameras. We'll only need to run one cable for video, signal, power, and control.
Oh, nice.
So I won't have to worry about any of these heavy 50-foot HDMI cables.
Yeah,
it's just one Ethernet cable.
Man, that's going to help out your travel load so much.
Exactly. Yeah. The cables are very heavy. They're like 2.5 pounds each reel.
Yeah.
So that's quite heavy when your limit is 100 pounds.
Right. Yeah. They do take up space.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Although in this instance, they did help today because. I mean, for this weekend, because we have that cable almost fully stretched to where we need it to be where we are to where they are.
It's like just exactly the right length.
Yeah.
And we do have just about 15 minutes left, like about 16 minutes really.
Cool.
Argue 15 minutes left. And so we're really getting down to the wire here of is he going to be able to clear things off that middle point or is anyone scoring that middle point? I think there's an argument to be said of neutralizing the middle one and just say, it's not happening for anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like once you get an advantage, right?
Yeah.
You can then abandon the middle technically.
Yeah, and, well, and in his case, JR.
Yeah, JR has advantage.
Yeah, in his case, he could just rush his opponent's back transmission and like just overload that with the amount of units that he would have left.
So I played a 12-act Ewok versus a 14-act Ewok at PAX. And that is exactly what my 14-act Ewok opponent did.
Yeah.
Is he ran 7 acts at my back point.
Sure.
Whoa. Yeah.
And I just like I had to sent me reeling. I had to like I had to like pull Wicked off to the side. I had to pull more things than I wanted to off to that back point to even secure it.
Yeah.
And all the while he's just got like 3PO and Slingers sitting on his back point. You know.
Yeah.
Sure.
So he's got like
So how many?
he's got like 5 on my back point, 7 on the
on the
middle,
point
and
here.
2 on the rear. And I'm like,
Are you-
what the heck do I do against this?
Yeah, yeah,
The
it's
math just doesn't work.
What do you call it? Because I can't really tell.
Yeah.
It looks like
We can call.
That's
Hey,
real.
Nima.
Another judge call.
Another judge call here for line of sight.
Hey, Nima. Got one more for you. Range.
Yeah, I just want to make sure they're not shouting into the microphone.
Yeah. I was like, oh well, I didn't need that
Yeah.
eardrum anyway. It's all right.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You need a drone. Can you imagine playing Legion with a drone over your shoulder?
Oh man.
Just
It like
ignore this.
it comes in and hovers and just like blows all the terrain away.
Yeah.
Ignore this. This is fine. This is fine.
We got to get one of those.
It's your condition is drones. It's a new condition card.
You know, I was watching New Hope the other day, and I'm sorry. I realized that Lucas added like these little flying drones next to the stormtroopers.
Yes.
And I was like, maybe we need one of those.
Every
Yeah.
time you watch that movie, there's more stuff added to it, and you're like, I don't know how this is happening.
Yeah.
Like, is someone just letting George Lucas just like slowly throw
I had
things in
honestly
there?
forgotten about McClunky,
Oh.
and it caught me by surprise.
Who could forget?
It caught me by complete surprise.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, he ruined that scene.
Yes.
That was kind of my.
Yeah. What is? Do we have do we know what the score is right now?
The score is 2-1
These
for
boys,
JR.
That was
Okay.
those boys. I got to draw these guys.
Yeah, and he just moved those other Ewoks up there.
So I mean, really. So again, the emphasis really is getting
I want
down
to be range 1.
on the clones to try and clear those off, because you're not going to win just a stalemate at this juncture.
Yeah, I think JR is just cementing his win by forcing Pally to stay on the back point.
Yeah.
This is going to be missing the token.
Yeah, can't press the middle if everything's pushed back towards the edge.
Oh, no, my other
Exactly.
one.
Exactly.
No, because he did the commander and the slingers he killed. We'll count it afterwards, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 12 on the table.
Okay, so then
This is the other problem with
Yeah,
Ewoks and
accidentally
things like that. You just lose track of who's who and what's what and who's gone. And
Yeah,
Lugray just gonna.
there's always something.
that's the problem with the clone balls too. Sometimes is
he's gonna
sometimes you just
put
get
it- well,
you just
he's
get
gonna
so
put it in there.
distracted with like
Yeah.
which I have colored pauldrons, but sometimes you can't even tell with the light on or anything like that. You
Yeah.
gotta make them bright. I've started to lean into bright colors for unit differentiation.
So moving more Ewoks up here. Just really pushing that area.
Yeah, that Ewok flank that was dealing with the arcs earlier, storming
Around.
forward, getting behind that wall.
And so I'll get all 3 points.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So
Wow,
right, scoring
all
all 3 right now.
Wow.
So
All
now
right,
JR
that's-
up 5-1.
Okay, so that's
I
That's
think
game.
I think that is literally
Go to
game.
time.
especially
Yeah.
with time.
Math doesn't work out.
That's what
Yeah.
we're talking
Yeah.
about right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mathematically,
Yeah.
So mathematically, Pally would have to win 2 points here to
Yeah.
double score, but even then, it wouldn't even work because
But the-
JR would double score his home point.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we're gonna get to 6.
You're not.
Turn 5, we still finish though, right?
turn 5 will finish.
Yes.
So you'd have to get.
I would have
They
to
have
have
11 minutes left in the round.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sure there's no hope right
You
now.
only
for
have
the
1,
clones.
2, 3,
I
4.
don't have that much dice.
Correct.
I could probably rip a
As a fellow clone player.
if I went priority. You still have 1 head.
Correct.
I could probably rip a unit if I went priority. But you're down 2
2
units,
X. Yeah.
3 units. You're still up like 5 activations over me, 4 activations at that point. Still up 4 activations.
That's just
I only have
crushing.
4 scoring units, so you're actually up 6 activations. If I rip a unit, you still have 6 activations.
And that's saying he doesn't
Yeah.
doesn't kill any more of yours.
It's
you
exactly.
know.
Yeah.
Michael, so the score.
This is doing the mental gymnastics of is this worth it or
Yeah.
or should we go to lunch early?
I think if I was in his
Call here?
shoes, I would call it here.
Yep. Sound like they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it. Just to keep playing.
People are
Or we
hungry.
can go to early lunch.
Oh,
See?
there it is.
See,
early
heard
lunch.
The offer of an early lunch.
People are
Alex
hungry.
does
There
that
it is.
because I know
They
the lines
can't
get
hear
long.
us. They can't hear us, but he is reading my mind.
Yeah, yeah. The lines do get really long out
If
here.
they go
So.
to early lunch, we can go
The
to
most I can squeeze onto that is 3 units.
because
Right.
And you can get 3 units.
not to say that I'm invested in one of those options, but
It doesn't matter. If it's turn 5 or 6, I still have to cap all 3 points.
yep.
You have
I don't think he can. I don't
Yeah,
think physically.
and
he can.
you're losing precious
He only
time by
has-
trying
also
to.
true.
By trying to math this as well. Yeah.
Well,
You're
you
burning clock.
need one of these boys to cap it because vehicles don't count.
right. No, that's where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
So like I would have to be playing for turn 6.
Right.
Well, no, you still double score on turn 5.
Yes, he still doubles.
Yeah, if that's your last
Yeah.
round,
Still
yeah,
doubles.
that's why he's saying whether it's 5 or 6, he would still
Right, it wouldn't
double
matter,
score.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Here's the thing. I think the double moving these 2 units over here, there's no way Rex gets out of that. I'm relying on a 1 hit to do the
Yeah.
Actually,
Correct, Kokazula.
if I win priority, I might. All right, let's play.
Wanna play it?
He's going to play it out. They're going to play it out to see if he can get position. This
Alright,
one
just
last
play
positional move.
yeah.
Trying to get his guys
this-
on the back.
This
point.
is all contingent on him not losing any more
Yep.
units. And
Yes. There's a lot of ifs in this.
Oh, it's a roll
so
off.
Log trap's gonna go first.
Yep.
I can't pass a name. Is this suppressive? No, it's impact.
During the
They have to roll for priority here.
Yeah.
No, during the activation phase. It says on this round, the start of the activation
so I
phase.
still get my tokens.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He still gets his tokens.
Yes.
The command phase and everything at the start of the activation phase happens.
Surge.
I'm like 99% sure you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Also,
if it snowballs
0.9.
for a little while,
If you got like
no
one of
worries.
those, if you got one of those
I
like
understand.
bar graphs from chess, where like after
Yes.
each move, the
We'll
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead
yeah.
and
Yeah.
pass a
Yeah.
Or
bar.
like what they
it would be like huge a huge
he'll
blue
keep it.
bar.
Or it's like what they do for like
Pass me.
sports is like it's like a line graph that
Yeah,
like
line
Okay.
graph or
goes
like,
one way or the other for
just
the
or
like
like
that
or like in poker when you have the percentage chance of the hand.
Yes,
like
yes.
you're out.
We're gonna go
Yeah.
into.
You're able to get the percentage
we have
odds
a
for the out.
suppression, so we'll go into. Yeah, we'll go into those guys.
okay.
Okay.
Oh,
so
a
it looks
log
like
trap
light
getting
cover.
full hits.
Oh, heavy cover.
Yep.
3.
Pierce 1.
3 Pierce 1. Take 2.
Okay.
Good roll.
Ouch. That log trap was awesome. One of the best log traps I've ever seen.
no kid.
Now we. It's turn 5, so my roll.
Your blocks. So if you win
Just
this,
cool.
you win.
Cool if I do this?
That works.
I'm blue. Obviously, you're red.
Yep.
Hey, look at all these names you got in the chat here. You got
No,
Tyler and Alan
What was
and
your plan?
Travis. Oh,
Yeah.
I saw it, dudes.
Rex up to deer.
Okay.
I call me captain. Do what I can to black with the RTs.
Thank you to everybody
Support the melee kicks.
joining in on
6 red.
Yeah.
And then double move
on the
Rex
stream
up.
here to support David and check all this out.
Right.
Like there's a Hail
He'll be back
Mary
with.
here.
Oh, he's
I
still.
don't, it's hard to say because you would have to.
You also have to go with your back.
I wish Michael would execute and stop talking about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
No,
the
they
like
already called
he's
that.
yeah
Yeah.
they
He's
called it.
losing. He's losing. They're calling
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they already
yeah,
called
they
it.
should.
Yeah, they
Oh, they already called
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just saying. He was asking what his plan had been.
Oh
you know,
yeah.
had he
That was a
kept
Hail
going.
Mary.
I got 4. Just did 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just really hard to fight that
Actually, the bucket
level of
feel you.
activations with
Yeah.
even great clones.
Yeah.
Even a great clone.
Round 2 is going to start
I
in
had a
about
lot
an
of fun
hour and
playing
15
this one.
minutes.
It's lunchtime, everybody.
All right, so that
your
is going to
face.
be
I
the end of the round.
Danger close and
I'm going to go ahead and mute the
Yeah.
players here so they don't say anything untoward.
I should have won that bleeping round.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Squeak,
publicize
squeak,
that.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that was pretty rough for Michael. Unfortunately, the 14 activation Ewoks kicking butt there, getting everything they wanted out of most of their moves,
Yeah.
including turn 0. really a struggle, an uphill battle anyway in terms of matchup. I mean, it's really sad though. You can come to LVO, your first round is like a list mismatch.
Yeah.
That's kind of feels bad.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's unavoidable, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those.
You know,
sorts of
and
things.
it's one of those like best to get it out early.
Yeah.
Just get it out now. Be done with it.
You can still,
know.
and you're still in it because, the world's invites do pass down.
Right.
And they were talking before about you can have a loss and still move on to the cut.
Yeah.
So
Because that's just how it works.
yeah,
here.
just with the numbers breakdown.
You just gotta go all out from here on.
Exactly.
One loss
So-
does not seal the deal. So
Yeah. So submarine, man.
yeah. So whichever one of us, when we play each other inevitably next round,
Yeah.
whichever one loses can just enjoy Vegas for the rest of the time.
That's exactly right. I'll be over here on stream helping
Yeah.
Dave. So that's my plan.
I'll be reporting from the sphere.
Yeah.
There you go. That'd be so sick if that were true. But I gotta say, thanks everybody for coming out. We had about 200 average viewers, which is amazing for game one, day one. Tell your friends. Visit us at ko-fi.com/YavinBase. Support the stream through there. It's the most benefit to the stream that your membership dollar can give. Is just by going through Coffee and not even going through Patreon. Patreon takes 8%. Coffee takes a $5 flat fee.
Nice.
Oh,
So
nice.
Coffee is really good. So smash the likes, do all the social media stuff, Facebook, Twitter. The link to Coffee is in the chat. I'll just pin it while we're here because we can.
Do it. Pin it.
Yeah, I'll pin the message to the chat.
Pin
We're gonna hit a
like-
Be Right Back screen.
Pin it like Zane's palps got pinned down.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Pin him down like a clone fire.
And we're gonna go into game 2 in about an hour and 15 minutes, folks. Stay tuned. Or actually, don't stay tuned. Go eat lunch. and come
Go eat
back.
lunch.
Go
Go
eat
eat
lunch.
lunch.
Come back
Don't
in an hour
watch
and
this.
15.
Yeah.
Don't
Drink a
watch-
beer.
Yes.
Drink a beer for me, please.
You can watch the Be Right
will.
Back screen if you like because the patron wall is on there. So
There you go.
if you've patronized the stream, your name is on that wall. So.
See, look at that.
Nice.
So there is a patron wall, and there will be a little bit of music as we go forward here. But thank you so much for watching, folks. We'll see you in about an hour and 15 minutes for round 2.
Bye.